was the first guy to get canceled.
Knows. What?
We parted ways, as Kumi would say, with Compound Media, the free speech network. And they finally got another show on the network. And it's they hired that Neil Brennan's brother. You know Neil Brennan? He co-created the Dave Chappelle show. He tells everyone that. Neil Brennan is a little too depressing for me over and over again. I really wanted to like Neil Brennan. He did the Red Bar Comedy Club once during the Just for Laughs festival years ago. So yeah, Neil bums me out. And then he's got this brother, Kevin Brennan, who is almost, not to offend him at all. He's almost, I don't consider that to be a real human being. He's just one of these New York guys who goes, what the hell's going on around here? Everybody's a piece of shit. So they hired this guy, but I got to read this part. It's the promotion that got to me with Kevin Brennan's show. And let me just read you how they promoted this. You're going to find this a little sickening. So everybody knows what happened with me in Compound Media, right? Where I had to get talking tos every week about people that I couldn't talk about. And here's the introduction. I was about to do it again. Here's the introduction to the new Kevin Brennan show, Burning Bridges. Listen to this. It's time to put on your big boy britches and fuck your feelings away. Because coming this Monday, March 20th at 2 p.m. Eastern to Compound Media, Kevin Brennan's Burning Bridges joins the network. Every Monday, you'll get a snark overload on Burning Bridges while Kevin delivers an intense mix of hilarity while staying wildly obnoxious. Nobody is safe. Nothing is sacred to Brennan and his crew. Burning Bridges is not just a title, but a way of life. He promises to go after everybody except his kids and the people paying him. That's what it says. Shout outs. Oh, I'd fuck that coup. So this is not only is this so poorly written, who the fuck wrote this? Garrett? I'll write it. So poorly written. I was reading that correctly, and that's how it was written. But they're almost going out of their way to promote something that they were so unhappy with me doing. First of all, everybody knows I'm the Burning Bridges originator. I'm the one who hide your kids, hide your wife. Things are going to get bad. I'm the one who really goes after people. This Kevin Brennan, this is his version of Burning Bridges. I don't understand what happened. I was working for Riotcast. I could feel that they didn't like me, so fuck them. It's not Burning Bridges. That's kind of just complaining. This is Burning Bridges. Hey, everybody. Welcome to Red Bar. Today, a man. I've been watching this man for several years. We will show you hours and hours. And then I do about 79 hours on a guy's life, completely convincing you that he is the worst piece of shit you've ever seen. That's a burnt bridge. Kevin Brennan just kind of complains, and people get mad at him because they're petty and fucking whiny as well. Oops. So, okay. I have a little problem with that. But I suspect that they wrote this in some kind of weird... They didn't write this to promote. And I know what you're thinking. I saw a lot of people say, hey, they fucked up with Red Bar. And now they're trying to show the audience that, no, they're still cool. You can still do whatever you want here. You can still rip on anybody you want. We're still cool. And you thought maybe it was like backpedaling for what they did to Red Bar in that major screw up. I don't think so. I literally think that Kevin Brennan has wanted to come to Compound and fans have been asking about it. And Anthony and Keith didn't really want him on Compound because they think he's crazy, which I think he kind of is. And I think this promotion was an attempt to save themselves in case Kevin does fuck up with somebody they know. So that way they can go, yeah, that's what his whole show's all about. We put out this big disclaimer. I think it's more of a disclaimer than a promotion. I think it comes from them being scared. I really do. Because I saw every time they bring up Kevin Brennan, I saw them get very nervous about having him on the air. Now, that being said, I know what you're thinking. Oh, Mike, is he going to be your new target? Are you going to go after Kevin Brennan now? Nope. Doing the opposite. Check this out. I love Kevin Brennan. Kevin, you have all the support. I am an ally to the Kevin Brennan Burning Bridges show. In fact, I checked out his first show on Monday on Compound Media. Best show on the network. Not that it's good. I didn't think it was very good. But it's the best show on the network, and he has my full support. Kevin, whatever you need, you have my support. And none of you are to bother Kevin or make fun of him, you know, because at least he doesn't lie through his teeth. So that's, I know a lot of people wanted me to talk about it. I'm a fan. I love Kevin Brennan. You won't see me getting in any problems with him. I only get into problems with people who are deceitful, people who are scheming and lying. Those are the people I get into things with. Yes, they also have to be cringe and all that stuff too, but I really don't have a problem with people that are being themselves and not, you know, you can see in Kevin's eyes that he's not holding back a book of secrets. So I'm good. I'm good with Kevin Brennan. He's got my full support, and he's got the support of the bar. I'm speaking on your behalf. So there we go. And I know, and I can't wait, because this guy can't control himself. You know, he gets in all these arguments with people. He doesn't burn bridges, let's say. He just gets in these funky, weird, you know, arguments with people and things because he's unstable, he's petty, and they're unstable, and they're petty, and I think people know that. And that's fine. Be unstable, be petty, put that all in a show, make some good out of it. But it ain't going to work with Keith. You know, we want to believe that Keith the cop is able to do something like this, but he's not. He's not able to not put his 2 cents in. And this guy is going to get under his skin, and there's going to be a big problem. And I can't wait for that to happen. Then we'll cover Kevin Brennan stuff, because I believe that there will be an issue, and I can't wait for that to happen. Let's see. Hour and a half, I watched it. It was fine. His co-host is a complete... You should see this guy. He's constantly sticking up for people. His co-host, if you want to know how big of a he is, his co-host defends Amy Schumer, which is something I see people doing, and I know what they're doing. They're like trying to be that guy. No. There's no defending Amy Schumer. She is the worst person, you know. And his co-host defends her. Kevin's going to have a lot of difficulty working there, and that's what I can't wait for. But shout-outs to Kevin. Shout-outs for the new show. I am a fan, and I am a supporter of Kevin. What do you guys think about that? His co-host is a complete... Do we know anything about this guy?
What's your sources? I want your sources.
I heard it from... hate to say it, but this guy Red Bar.
Yeah, he doesn't. He's a troublemaker.
Yeah.
Well, you really get your information. You get everything from Red Bar? Red Bar News.
Hey, man, what do you have against Red Bar? He's actually a sweet, kind,
Nothing.
lovable person. Like,
Would you hear that from Red Bar?
No, from you. Would you stop bringing up Red Bar? Fuck, he's gonna.
You brought him up.
His next show is gonna be this.
Flat broke. Gino ain't got no money. Flat broke. He's always looking so damn crummy. Flat broke Gino. Ain't nobody think he's funny. He can't move out of the projects 'cause Gino is flat broke.